Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. Before I get started with the reading, I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for all of your likes, your shares, and your comments. If you do not subscribe to my channel, please do, because I do actually upload weekly and monthly tarot forecast. And if you are interested in additional guidance aside from the weekly and monthly tarot forecast that I offer here on my channel, please head over to either Facebook or Instagram and follow me there, because I do actually draw and upload a daily oracle guidance card every single day. And of course, if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head over to northeasttarot.com and read about how I offer my private readings. Please be sure to watch your sun, your moon, and your rising sign for these general tarot forecasts to get the most insight. If you do not know what your sun, moon, or rising signs are, I do actually have listed below in the description bar a website that can calculate that for you for free. So again, I just want to thank you all for your support. Stay tuned for the reading. Hi Virgo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 27th through March 5th. This is for Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising signs. Alright, Virgo, so at the bottom of the deck I do have the Nine of Cups. Very nice. So the Nine of Cups can represent wish fulfillment for some Virgos, so there could be some sort of wish that's coming through this week for you, Virgo. And then for some other Virgos, this is you just emotionally in a really good place. The Nine of Cups does represent emotional abundance. You actually have a very, very interesting spread here, Virgo. It's very positive, but it's very, very interesting. You have two sixes. You also have two twos. And then you have the Lover's card here, and the Ace of Cups. So primarily this reading for many of you, it's definitely in regards to a relationship or your relationships. A relationship could be very significant, and or a friendship or a business partnership, but there's a relationship that's very significant this week. With the two sixes here, Virgo, I see you moving towards more balance, more harmony within that relationship. For some of you, you could even be healing a relationship. There's some really good energy around you and another person, Virgo. The overall energy for the week is the Moon. So definitely listen to your intuition this week, Virgo. With the Moon here, your intuition could be speaking to you. You could be having some very, very vivid dreams. So definitely listen to your intuition with the Moon here. There possibly could be a water sign person for some Virgos. There could be a Pisces, maybe a Cancer individual that's quite significant. The Moon also represents the unknown. So for some Virgos, there possibly could be something up in the air. There could be a lot of uncertainty around a particular situation. Just don't let this energy affect you in a negative way. With the Moon, it can be a little bit of a tricky energy. It can be a more emotional energy. So there definitely could be some more emotional Virgos this week. But the Moon sometimes can come through and it can bring in a lot of fear-based energy. So some Virgos, you know, maybe worrying unnecessarily, fearing the worst, doubting yourself or doubting a situation. So just take caution with that. I'm not really getting that so strongly. I feel like for many of you, this is, yes, a more emotional energy, but also I feel like your intuition is speaking to you loud and clear this week, Virgo. So definitely listen to it. For some of you, you actually could be opening up more psychically, absolutely, for some Virgos. So you actually have some really beautiful energy around you. We are starting out with a King of Wands. For some Virgos, this is going to be your energy. You're more fiery. I feel like you're more emotional, you're more fiery, you're more passionate. And you can see how this King of Wands is looking directly at the Ace of Cups here. So this is where your focus is at this week, Virgo. There's some sort of new beginning that's coming through for you. With the Ace of Cups, it certainly can be a new relationship, or with the Six of Cups here, for some Virgos, you could be reconciling. Now, if this King of Wands here is not your energy, for some Virgos, this is going to be maybe the character or the person that you're reconciling with, or this could be someone you're getting maybe into a relationship with. The King of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. For some reason, I'm feeling this strong Leo energy. So for some of you, it's definitely a Leo that you're maybe getting into a relationship with. If they're not a fire sign person, again, this could be your energy, or maybe they have fire in their chart. Maybe they're just very creative, fiery, passionate, very driven individual. With the Ace of Cups, this is a blessing from the heavens, a beautiful new beginning that's coming through. For some Virgos, though, this is a relationship that you're reconciling. The Six of Cups here, this is someone from your past. So for some Virgos that maybe this isn't, you might not be getting back together with an ex. This is a new relationship that's developing here, but this could be with someone that you already know. With the Six of Cups, this could be an old friend, someone that you already know. For some of you, this is a soulmate relationship. The Six of Cups for me is my soulmate card, and then we also have the Lovers card here as well. So for some of you, that's why we have this moon sign energy here. Your intuition is speaking to you about this person, about this relationship. So you need to listen to it this week. With the Six of Pentacles here, I feel like for those of you that are getting into a new relationship, or you could be getting back together with someone, or getting together with someone from your past, I actually feel like this is a solid relationship. For those of you that this is a romantic partnership, I feel like this is a solid relationship. One that is going to really, I feel like you guys are going to work well together. Both of you are going to bring a lot to the table, and I feel like it's going to be a very balanced, harmonious relationship. I really feel that very strongly here. Now with the Six of Pentacles, you could be hearing from this person. You could be receiving something from this person. You could be receiving a decision, because we have the Two of Wands here. We also have the Two of Pentacles. So there certainly could be some Virgos that you're hearing from this person, or maybe you're reaching out to this person. With the Two of Wands here and the Two of Pentacles, again, a relationship, a partnership is very, very significant. The Two of Wands really talks about your future, and for some of you, you're planning for the future. You're planning on walking down this new path. I feel like it's very exciting. With the Two of Pentacles, for some of you, maybe you're making a decision. You could be going back and forth. You could be weighing the pros and cons when it comes to this relationship or this partnership. And then for other Virgos, you quite possibly, you might have a lot on the table, because with the King of Wands, this is a multitasker. You know, the King of Wands always has multiple different projects going on at once. So for some of you, you know, we have this maybe relationship that's unfolding, but then also maybe, you know, you have other demands as well. So with the Two of Pentacles, you could be juggling, you know, different things going on this week. There could be a lot going on. Now, if this is not a new relationship, for those of you that this is not a new relationship, the Ace of Cups is a beautiful blessing, a beautiful new beginning that is fulfilling on an emotional level. So it's something you're going to fall in love with. It's something that is going to make you very happy. So for some of you, you could be getting into like a business partnership. For some other Virgos, this could be a new job. Absolutely. There could be like something that you're falling in love with. It's a new passion of yours or something like that. This is you maybe walking down an exciting new path in life. There could be some decisions that are significant this week. So there could be some Virgos that you're making a decision or hearing a decision. With the Six of Cups, receiving some sort of closure. Something from the past is coming back around. It's relevant this week. Now we do have this Queen of Swords, and she's actually looking directly at the Six of Cups. So I think that for some of you, this is your energy here. You're very focused on the past. Very, very determined. This is a more serious energy. So for some Virgos towards the end of the week, I do feel like this can be your energy, very focused on the past. Again, for those of you that this is your energy, this is you having to make a decision. So right now I'm really only speaking to those Virgos that have to make a decision. There's something that you have to decide about. So there's this possibly this new beginning or this new path that's opening up for you, Virgo, and you need to decide whether or not you're going to walk down it. You need to make maybe a head or a heart decision. We have the Queen of Swords sitting with the Lover's card here. So there could be this person that's popping back up or this person from your past, and then you need to make some sort of head or heart decision. You're weighing the pros and cons. You're going back and forth, trying to make a decision. If this is you, Virgo, listen to your intuition with making that decision. And then for some other Virgos, the Lover's card represents the sign of Gemini, and then we do have this Queen of Swords here, so there certainly could be a Gemini person here that's very significant. So potentially we have, I feel, for some of you, there's a water sign energy that's quite significant. I'm getting Pisces and Cancer the strongest, potentially a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, and then also there's this maybe air sign energy, potentially a Gemini that's quite significant this week. For some Virgos, you're going to need to make a decision. And then for some other Virgos, you know, you could be receiving a decision. You could have applied for a job or something like that. Something that you're very passionate about, something you're going to fall in love with. And you could be receiving that closure or hearing something this week. But this is a beautiful spread, as you can see. And with the 9 of Cups, for some of you, this is a wish come true. So emotionally, Virgo, I see it being a wonderful week for you. For those of you that are getting into a relationship, yes, this is my soulmate card, but also with the 6 of Cups, this is going to be a very balanced relationship. And with the 6 of Cups, this is someone that you can really have fun with. With the 6 of Cups for me, this is someone who compliments you and someone that you can truly be yourself with. So this person quite possibly is going to be your lover and your best friend. So a really nice relationship that's unfolding here for those Virgos that are getting into a relationship. And then with the Lover's card here, there can be a very strong physical attraction here as well. All right, so let me pull you an additional guidance card. Financially, I see you being very balanced. So I don't see you spending a lot of money this week. With the 6 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles here, financially, I just see you being very, very balanced this week. And emotionally, I think it's going to be a wonderful week for you, Virgo. So additional guidance for Virgo for this upcoming week, which is, all right, there we go. All right, Virgo, so Omega, victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So here you go, Virgo. You have the 9 of Cups and you have the victory card. So this is wonderful, Virgo. This is honestly a beautiful spread. This is one of the best weekly spreads that I've seen in a long time. So this is really nice, Virgo. I do hope that you found it helpful, and I just wish you a wonderful week. Take care.